parts, he says Muslim scholars say we should take this literally. Which Muslim scholars?
Which verse is that which says that Allah has a leg? Do you know?
Look, I will give you all of the ayat of all of the sifat.
Tell me right now.
I don't know right now.
You don't know?
No.
I will tell you. Quran
Go ahead,
chapter 68 verse 42.
Go ahead.
Okay, it says Yawma shakshafun an sakin. That Allah has a, it means the leg.
It does not mean leg. It does not mean leg. It does not mean leg.
Allah mentions in Surah Al-Qalam that He has a shin, a leg, a leg, a leg. يَوْمَ يُكْشَفُ عَنْ سَاقٍ وَيُدْعَوْنَ إِلَى السُّجُودِ فَلَا يَسْتَطِيعُونَ. This shin, this leg, shin, this leg, shin, this leg belongs to Allah. And the authentic hadith in Al-Bukhari confirms this. And Madhab Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, from the Prophet ﷺ to the companions, to the Tabi'een, to the Tabi'it Tabi'een, all agree upon this.
It does not mean leg.
Greetings, family. This is Seto SSK. Please kindly do us the favor, subscribe to the channel on YouTube, okay? On YouTube, Seto SSK, as you can see right there on the screen. Follow the platform on YouTube, please, okay? Seto SSK. Leave a comment, hit the bell, hit the like button or dislike button, whatever you have to do to support the platform. Kindly do us that favor, okay? On YouTube, Seto SSK. As usual, when we come live, we try to share the knowledge that we have or the things that we know, and also try to engage with people so that we also will acquire some knowledge from them, or they will teach us something. Most of the time, when I say something about Islam, the comments that some Muslims comment under the program or under the video, it's like, you don't know what you are talking about. You don't know anything about Islam. Go and learn before you come and speak, okay? But opportunity is there. You will ask them. I asked them, so whatever I said that was wrong, can you correct me? Because you knowing that I am wrong, misleading people and not correcting me, that means you are actually like pushing me forward. Because I believe what I'm saying is true based on the sources that I have presented. But you know that it is not true. So why don't you educate me on this topic so that I will gain the knowledge for myself too, and the people who are watching the videos will also gain the same knowledge. But come and look at some Muslims. They call themselves Muslims with knowledge under the comment section, and you will ask them for evidence. Please tell me where I was lying. Just tell me where I was lying. Nothing. You see now, that means there are some people, they actually don't know anything about their religion. They only know how to defend it. And the defense is by saying anything by any means necessary. They are going to not even focus on the main point, like the topic today. Where are the missing Qurans? Okay, where are the missing Quran? We are going to see, according to their own sources, that there are some Quran, not even verses, a surah, a chapter, a whole chapter is gone. They will not address it, but they will jump, right? Your English is poor. You don't know what you are talking about. Engage with me. Okay, so we are going to deal with this topic today. So please kindly share this video for us. And every time you hear the Muslims, you see Muslims, they always say, we memorize the Quran. Even if we burn all the books in the whole world, we have the Quran in our memory. From day one, since day one, when Prophet Muhammad started revealing the Quran, they have been memorizing the Quran. But we came to find out from their own sources, according to their own sources, that is not the case. So how do we prove this? We put it on the screen for people to read it. If it is something that I am saying without the evidence, then you can say, okay, why should I trust you, Seto? You are a Christian and you are just trying to tarnish the image of Islam. That is what you claim. But now I'm bringing you the authentic sources from their own books. And you are still saying it is not there. Are you serious? And maybe there is a different explanation to these sources. That is why the platform, we open the phone lines. Join, give us the explanation, let people understand. Okay? Because Muslims speak a lot about the Bible, but there is always explanation to what they are saying. They are just misquoting, taking things out of context. We come in and we can explain it to them. just like the CSF people. Okay, so every time you are welcome to join the program, make it clear for us, educate us so that we will know that, okay, we have been misled by the authentic sources from Islam, and you know better than your scholars who wrote this Sahih Bukhari hadith. Speaking of hadith, the Muslims always come to the Christians. How many books do you have? How many books are there in the Bible? You see now, because in the Bible there are some books, canonized books, and so you can find a Bible with more books than the others. But all of them contains the 4 Gospels. All of them contains the Torah, the 5 books of Moses. And the other books that are not even canonized, they were not included, the Apocrypha 10, okay? You can still find those books today. It is not like the Muslims, where Uthman burnt the Quran and the rest of the evidences. No, so we cannot even compare. We cannot compare what we have today to that which Uthman burnt. We cannot compare anything. But the Christians did not burn anything. If you want to find the book of Enoch today, maybe you'll find it. The book of Tobit, you will find it today. I can show it to you right here on the screen. So it is not lost. All the books are still there today. If you want to find all the other books, you can find it today. It is not even hard to find. Let me show it to you. I don't get it. So we Christians, we are not ashamed of it. The books are there. If you want to find a book, it is easy for you to find them. But what about the Muslims? They claim they have the word of God, and they have the Quran, okay? And the Quran has never been changed. And then we find out from their own sources that their books, the Quran, a whole chapter is missing. They have forgotten it. And we can't find it in the Quran today. Let me show you this from the Bible first, okay? So the Bible, they are all there. You can find them today. It's not easy. You just need an internet. You can find it easily. I'll prove it to you, okay? And then we will use the same logic. Always use the same logic a Muslim is using against the Bible. Turn it on him. Okay, so you are saying we cannot trust the Christians because some of their books are not, they have the Bible, but some have more books than the others. So ask the Muslims, okay, so you as a Muslim, how many books do you need to be a Muslim? You see, Baba Shuaib, greetings, okay? Baba Shuaib is a Muslim that when I am dealing with Baba Shuaib, or if I have to deal with Baba Shuaib, it is different because his Islam is different from the others. He accepts only the Quran, okay? So only the Quran is a different person. There are Muslims, the Muslims who respect Allah even so much that they only take the words of Allah and don't add anything outside the Quran. The Muslims, the majority of the Muslims, they even see those people as heretics or something. Can you believe this? The one who is actually respecting Allah and not taking books over Allah's book, which are the Muslims who only obeys the Quran, no hadith. Those people are being tarnished and being called Quraniyun or something, Quran only people. And those who accept books from other sources attached to the Quran, even this guy, what was his name? Let me show you what the guy said, okay? His name was Muhammad Hijab, okay? Muhammad Hijab. What did Muhammad Hijab say? I will show it to you right now on the screen. So there are people who respect Allah. That's what is very, very interesting. Where did I get it? Where can I find this video? Okay, I'll put it on the screen right now. I haven't put it on the system. It's not in my system right now. And I will project it. Let me put it from my handy on the computer. I hope it's still on my phone. That would be very, very disappointed if I don't have this video. Because Muhammad Hijab, he said, as a Muslim, okay, Muhammad Hijab was saying, as a Muslim, they accept the Quran. Oh, I don't have the video anymore. I already deleted that video. Muhammad Hijab was saying something like, as a Muslim, they only accept the Quran with the Hadith together. Okay, so without the Hadiths, they need the Sunnah and the Quran. before they can function as Muslims, or because before they can follow their religion, they need both hadith and for this video is not no more here. It was there right before, but I deleted it. The video is no more. It's gone. It's gone. I don't have it anymore. I would have shown it to you. Okay. So the Muslims, some of them, they say they need a hadith. Okay. So you ask the Muslim, just like they are asking how many books do you have in your Bible? How many hadith books do you have? As a Muslim, how many hadith books do you have? Because you have to believe in the hadith. Not even, and then as the Sunni Muslims, okay, they have 6 major books, 6 major hadith books that they have. The 2 most popular of them is the Sahih Bukhari and then the Sahih Muslim. Even these 2 books, no, not all of them that they accept. In the hadith that is being one of their most authentic sources to be a Muslim, they don't even accept everything in that book. But they turn around and they are questioning Christians, hey, why do you have so many books here? And why do you have so many books there? And the same thing is in Islam. No logic, okay? Let me show you that in the Bible, okay? I want to show you that from the Bible. That for us Christians, okay, those books, you can still find them today. They are still there. They have not disappeared. They were not burned. It is still there, which is available to anyone who wants to find it. I'll show it to you, and this is the proof, okay? Everything that we do, we want to show. We want to show to people. Let people see the truth too. So when you want to read any book that the people say, oh, why is not there in the Bible? You can still find it today. Let me give you an example. Okay, Wisdom of Solomon, for example. The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, okay, verse number 1. There you have it. You can see it. Wisdom of Solomon. So the books that they say it is not canonized, we can still find them today, right now. Let me show you another one. So it is not like it is gone. So if I want to read it, I can still read it. There's nothing wrong with it, because the 6, all the Bibles, you will find the teachings of Jesus Christ, the 4 Gospels, they are all in there. Okay? Susanna, Baal and the Dragon, 1 Maccabee, 2 Maccabees, they are all here. You can see them clearly. You can see them clearly that they are all there. Okay? As you can see, 2 Maccabees, 1 Maccabees, Baal and the Dragon. You can see them. You see now the 3 holy children. All these books, they are there. Okay? Ecclesiasticus. Everything is here. You see how easy it is? Now let's go back to the Muslims. Let's deal with Islam, because every time you question Islam, or the Muslims themselves, they bring themselves and they start questioning. So how come this and this? How come you don't accept this book? How come you reject this book? So how come the Muslims too, without the hadith, they cannot perform their religion? Because do you know that in the Quran itself, Allah never spoke he never said anything that a Muslim should be circumcised. Did you know that? That is not an order from Allah. Allah never ordered you to circumcise as a Muslim. There is nowhere. Or Allah never said, if you become a Muslim, you need to be circumcised. Muslims depend on the hadith to perform these rituals. To perform that, Muslims depend on the hadith. But when you bring a hadith, they say, we don't like this hadith. The same Sahih Bukhari who told you to circumcise is now telling you that there are some books lost. Now you are going to deny Sahih Bukhari right now. Very soon you will deny him. So you, the same person, you take some of what Sahih Bukhari is saying as authentic and you reject some. But you say your religion is from God. Let me put it on the screen, okay? So please kindly share this video for us. Invite people, talk people, tag people, okay? What about the Gospel of Barnabas? They are all in there. Somebody is asking, okay, what about the Gospel of Barnabas? You can find all of them in there. Or everything that you think it is lost. Let's see. Let me see. Let me check it, okay? Because it must be there. Let me see if I can find that gospel he's talking about, okay? The Gospel of Barnabas he's asking. Let me see. Okay, this is Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Jude, Judges, Ruth, let's see, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Lamentations, okay, Ezekiel, Hosea, Obadiah, okay, Micah. Our gospel must be in the New Testament anyway. Let me see if there is something like Gospel of Barnabas also here. Let me see. The thing is not moving again. Wait, I don't find any Gospel of Barnabas. Let me see. The thing is not moving up. We have it's not moving up, so I can. Okay, we can. There is no Gospel of Barnabas. We have Jude, 1 John, 3rd, 2nd. Okay. Okay, according to this one, we don't have the Gospel of Barnabas in it, or I can see it right here. Okay, so I don't know about that. Let me say it straight. Okay, according to what I'm seeing right here, I don't see the Gospel of Barnabas. I don't see something like that. Okay. I don't see something like this. I cannot say it. So I can let me leave it like this, because what I can say, because I want to be justice to the thing. As long as what is on the screen right now, we cannot see it. I can see that. Okay. That is what Suini is also saying, that most of the gospels can be found, okay, but they are not just included. Suini is saying it is there, so probably it is somewhere. Even just because I cannot find it doesn't mean it's not there. Okay, so that is the point here. But let me move onto the Quran, because I have been here for a while and I haven't even gone to my main topic. The point is, the Christians, they are not ashamed of the books. We don't burn some books and destroy them, the evidence totally. We don't do that. Okay, so let's see what, according to the Sahih Muslim, you see now I am presenting my references on the screen. And I am not the one who wrote this. I don't have anything to do with what you are about to read. It is from the Muslim sources. Okay? Let's read them together. Let me try and enlarge it a little bit so that people may see. Sahih Muslim 1050. Okay? That is the reference. As usual, it is authentic. That is why it is called Sahih. It is graded Sahih because it is authentic. Let's read together. And please, now, if I am mistaken, you can correct me immediately. You see, as Christians, we should always be honest. Okay, we don't need azan as a Christian. You don't need azan. You speak the truth, how you know it, then you just speak it. Okay, so let's read this. Abu Hab, okay, Abu al-Aswad reported. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing their names. Okay, it's the names, just the names. On the authority of his father, that Abu Musa, okay, sent for the reciters of Basra. So the reciters were sent, were called. They should come. Or the reciters. It means the reciters should come. Okay, they came, and they came to him, and they were 300 in numbers. So according to this verse, 300 reciters of the Quran were called. 300 is the number. Okay. They recited the Quran, and he said, so the 300 people came to this person, they recited the Quran to the person, and the person said to them, listen carefully, you are the best among the inhabitants of Basra, for you are the reciters among them. So those who are the reciters of the Quran, the Holy Quran according to the Muslim, which Angel Gabriel brought to them, those who are the reciters of it, they are the best among the people. So continue to recite it. But bear in mind that you're reciting, that you're reciting for a long time may not harden your hearts, as were hardening the hearts of those before you. So according to this statement, by reciting the Quran for a very long time, or for a very long time, it could harden your heart. I don't know what he means with it, but it could harden your heart. Like it has happened before, according to his statement. So one of them is now speaking. One of the reciters is now speaking. Listen carefully. Not I am speaking. One of the reciters is saying, we used to recite a surah, which means a chapter. Surah means chapter. Ayah means verse. Okay. We used to recite a surah which resembled in length and severity to Surah Barat. Listen, one of the reciters, those who are the best among the people, he is speaking in the name of them. He said we, because he speak, even though maybe one person is speaking, but he is speaking in the name of all of them. He said we used to recite a surah which resembles in the length, which means the surah was very long, in the length and severity to Surah Barat. What is Surah Barat? According to the Muslims, Surah Barat is Quran chapter 9, Surah to Tawbah. It is also called Surah Barat. Okay, so Quran chapter 9 has how many chapters? Let me tell you. I put it on the screen so that you see it for yourself. Quran chapter 9, it has look at this, up to 129 chapters according to this Quran. 129 chapters and verses. Quran chapter 9 has 129 verses according to this Quran, because there is another Quran where Quran chapter 9 has to 127. Okay, and I can show that to you too on the screen. If you are watching, don't just insult me or something. According to this Quran, okay, look at this. You see the ultimatum, Surah to Bara. It's the same Quran like before, but this Quran has only 127 verses. And I can I'll put it on the screen for you. You can see it. You see now, the last verse is 127. According to this Quran, everything is the same till these two verses. The last verses is missing from the other Quran. Here it is only 127, and the other Quran is 129 verses. So 2 verses is gone when we compare these two Qurans side by side. Okay, 2 verses is gone. Okay, so according to the Hadith, we can do some comparison so that you will see they are the same. Quran chapter 9, verse 127. According to this Quran, which is the last verse in that chapter, whenever a surah was revealed, some of them would look at each other as if to say, "Does anyone see you?" Okay, this is what this verse says. Let's see what it says in the other chapter too, in the other Quran. Okay, Quran chapter 9, verse 127. And whenever a chapter is revealed, they look at one another. Does anyone see you? You get a point? The same. Then they slip away. Allah has deviated or diverted their heart. Okay, why I'm trying to look for the reason, but I can't find it. So I'm sorry if you are on YouTube and it's not working. Something is going on. Okay, every time people are messing up with those platforms, they don't want me to share their message. You come on Facebook, they put a red flag on the platform on Facebook. Okay, so it's not working over there. You come on YouTube, now the YouTube has also dropped. I don't know if it is only me right now or everyone, because I'm trying to see if YouTube is not working. Okay, YouTube is not working at the moment. I don't know why. But anyway, I appreciate all the people on Facebook right now too. But still follow the YouTube platform. Maybe there is a problem from their side, not from my side. Or I don't know. Maybe they have also blocked this particular video we are doing. But still follow that video over there, this platform over there. So Sister To, you have a point. The Hadith wants to mess up the Holy Quran. Okay, you see now, as I'm saying, as a Muslim, if you are dealing with a Muslim, okay, somebody is saying his YouTube account is having a problem too. Okay, so I think there's a problem with the YouTube right now. It's not functioning properly. Okay, that's Vora is saying that my YouTube is having a problem too. So please now, let me address this brother too. That is what I mean. Baba Shuaib, when Baba Shuaib came here, okay, and he made and he is making his lessons. Okay. Sorry, I think it's back now. I think the YouTube is back. Okay, so if we're on YouTube, maybe you can. It is back right now. That is why you can. Okay, I think the YouTube is back. Okay, so Seto SSK, follow me on YouTube too. So when Baba Shuaib came here, and then if I say I don't enjoy Baba Shuaib's lessons, I'm a liar. I don't have to believe in it. I don't have to believe in what Baba Shuaib is saying, but his teachings, the way Baba Shuaib presents the message, the way he is using the Quran itself to present the message, I have no problem with it. That is what I mean. Okay, so I don't have to say I have to believe in something before I like it. There are a lot of songs. Okay, that I like. That is not a Christian song. I like it. What should I do? Hello. So that is the point. I don't have to. It don't have to be. Hello. Who is there?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Greetings.
Hello.
You are live right now. People can hear you. What can we do for you? Who is speaking? Where is speaking from?
Sato.
Yes.
Good afternoon over here in Ghana.
Good afternoon. Good evening at my side here. Are you sure?
Okay then. So
are you a Muslim? What's your name?
Oh, my name is Eugene.
Eugene. Okay. Are you a Muslim, Eugene? Christian?
I'm not a Muslim. I'm a free thinker.
A free thinker. What is that?
So that means that I am part of CSF.
Yeah, but what is that? When you say you were a free thinker, what is that? What does that mean?
That means that I use my logic, I use my intuition, and then I believe that I don't have to depend on anybody to make sacrifices for me or to make me live my life.
Okay. No, I tell for you heard him. Okay. So you are using you depend on your own logic. So if somebody also is dependent on his own logic, do you think you can tell that person that what he is thinking or what he's doing is bad or is wrong?
The distinction between the use of the logic is, as long as you are not hurting your neighbor, all right, you are not hurting anybody, you are good to go.
So like the Bible is saying.
There are good things in the Bible, there are good things in the Quran, but that still doesn't make it true.
I know, but I'm just saying. So your fundamentals is, as long as you're not hurting your neighbor, you are good to go. So that's biblical. I'm just pointing it out. So it's like,
of course,
you and I we agree on almost the same thing right now, right? One fundamental thing is we treat each other good.
Yeah. Okay. That's the truth. Yeah.
But so since you are using your brain, you are a free thinker, and your fundamental is to, as long as you don't hurt your neighbor, that is okay. But what if another person like you, who is also using his brain, thinks he has to use his power over the people? The stronger survive. Okay, so the strong one can use his power over the weak people so that he will gain more power. What if he is thinking like that? How can you tell him he's wrong?
That person can never be a free thinker.
But according to who?
Listen. When you become a free thinker, okay, you become a humanist. You even love
according
animals.
To who?
Yes. According to the people listen. When we talk of atheism, okay, when we talk of people who are you an atheist
or are you a free thinker? What is that? We see now. I want to test your strength. According to who? Who said when you become a free thinker, you have to become a humanist, and this is the way you should think? Who said this?
Listen.
I'm listening.
Maybe the say, to become a free thinker, somebody who uses the brain and then the logic, your main bane of survival or living your life, and say, you don't have to hurt your brother or your sister, your neighbor.
I get your point. That is you. Like you just said, what the said, that is your opinion, and I agree with you. But who says somebody has to agree with you? Your opinion?
Yeah, you don't see. As if you don't agree with me, and the law gets hold of you, you gotta go to jail. You will find yourself somewhere else. The fact to say, you don't have money, or you don't have food, and you have to go and steal, or you have to go and take somebody's property. When the law or the police gets you, you go to jail. And what becomes of that logic of yours? What I say. So with people like us, they are a way that we live our life near there. You understand?
I don't
come from a
understand,
Christian
but
background.
continue.
But no, I still go to church. Listen to me. I want to touch on your kind of saying. Fine, I know say you're engaging me on this. I want to touch on your Quranic blah blah blah. But look, I come from a Christian background. Okay, I would prefer a Christian. Okay, there is nothing like a Christian government or whatever. I would prefer like a secular government like ours. Okay, being ruled than a Sharia government. What is here? Because under a Sharia government, we cannot survive. What you mean here? That is one thing that I would tilt my alignment to. I would survive. I would prefer a Christian, or let's say a liberal. All right, somebody, and even an atheist, and put to be a head of state, and than to have a head of state that will implement Sharia law. I'm not saying say a Muslim president. No. I'm not saying that. Fine, you can have a Muslim who be a liberal.
We already had it. Okay, Muhammad Krap almost was converted until he wasn't a Muslim, but the vice president is still a Muslim. But
it's all about.
You see,
it's all about.
Eugene. The point is, one of the things now you have to recognize, and I say you have to be aware. And say sometimes, if you know you cannot convince some people now, okay, the best thing you cannot convince some people to join you. Sometimes you can also make them doubt themselves. So what I say now, because if they are doubting themselves and they are fighting themselves now, they will be weak, and then the people who want to gain power they can overtake them. Until the point then they say, okay, you not being convinced as a Christian now, you are stepping out, you say you are a free thinker, you are a CSF and whatever, okay? This is a good opportunity for the Muslims that you are saying, say, you don't want that to take over, because they are grounded in their faith. So the more now you walk around and say, me a CSF, I don't care about this, the more they are gaining more weight. You being CSF, you being this, you are paving way for them indirectly, but you don't even recognize.
Let me tell you something about me, sure? Me coming out of religion, okay? You have no idea the kind of knowledge base I have, especially from you, this Islam where we are teaching Abraham, life stone, and some personal studies. You have no idea the kind of studies some of us are kind of doing. The only thing I say you lay back a little bit, Kakra.
Of course.
Okay. And at the right time, we are just going to have those kind of teachings because the more internet becomes widespread for people, the more people gain knowledge and information. It's going to get to a time people can't lie to people anymore. Like Nansema Yaka about this and the topic you're discussing. It used to be the fact to say the Quran has been preserved word for word, letter for letter, sound for sound. But now the narrative has changed because for about 2-3 years, a lot of even Muslims are realizing say there's not just one Quran. But yes, here there are a lot of Qurans. They are realizing almost a song. Almost you see and roof rat recitation style moves near there. They are now accepted. Well, people are getting information with time. Bro, you move in your house. We kind of follow.
I understand. Say you think the people are getting information with time, okay? But you as somebody now, you used to go to church. You say you were born in a Christian household, okay? Like I was, but that doesn't make you a Christian because you're too much.
But I still go to church.
But that is the point. There are a lot of people who go to church, but they're not Christians. It is like a community thing. Okay, they go to church because they want to mingle with the community. It is okay.
Certainly.
The point in and say, if you want to say you want to maintain Ghana as a country now, you have our freedom to like Iran. Look at Iran, what is going on today, right now. The women are protesting because they killed a woman who said the morality police over there. There's something called they killed a woman because she wasn't wearing the hijab properly. So now in Iran, right now that I'm speaking, okay, this is 2022, 23rd September. You check right now, you find in Iran protests going on over 6 days now. It is almost 6 days. And the women are now fighting for this thing. And when we check in history, before Islam took over or became all over the place, everybody accepted it. The women were moving around freely, okay, but now because it took over them, they have to compulsory dress according to the law that they want. And when it comes gradually, but when it comes, it becomes the law. They become the majority. They are not going to ask you to do. You have to go according to the law, what they say. But if you sit here, because the next 50 years, you don't know what is going to happen. Maybe I will not be here. Maybe you will not be there. But if you pave the way there, it's going to be different. You will be dead, but your relatives are going to suffer.
Brother, let me tell you one truth. Okay. Let me tell you one truth. Islam survives on lies. Okay,
and they don't care.
More information.
They don't care.
Listen,
the Muslims, they don't care.
Let me tell you something.
Listen, I'm listening.
If you see in Kuala Lumpur and the kind of youngsters that are coming now, no, look, there's one. Look, I am telling your listeners. I'm even telling Muslim people, when you have time, all right, go to YouTube and then look for any other Dawa channel and also a Christian channel that are in London that they do a kind of saying Heidi Park, Omoye Speaker's Corner, and look at how the Islam people are always running for cover. Look, yes, about 5 years ago, the Dawa group and the Dawa channels took over Speaker's Corner. That's a Christopher and then the likes of Hatun Taj, and then the Bobs, and then the David, and then the other guys came on board. What you see, and now the guys are exposing. They are exposing Islam big time. What you see. So for me, I just say for something like a Sharia or anything worse like that to before last month, brother, no way.
Then you have to start and now. The prevention begins today.
A lot of youngsters, even imams are now leaving. Listen, imams are even leaving Islam, but omate, all right. But because of apostasy, omate, and then they are just going to the mosque, but their spirit has left Islam.
Okay. So, Eugene, I get your point. Okay? The whole thing is the prevention begins today. You think that today you are only fighting, and then you want to win the argument, and as you're not thinking ahead. We are not thinking ahead. We are thinking for today.
I'm not winning. Listen, me calling you, I am not winning an argument. I am rather trying to buttress your point. Look,
but maybe indeed with this statement, I'm not speaking to only you. I'm speaking to the people. The people now more online. So most of them, they think that it is a fight between CSF and Christian and Islam. They are not thinking, say, okay, so look at what the brother is saying. One Muslim is on the line right now, Bubakari Lee. He said, so you prefer a woman walking naked. You get a point here. So according to the Muslims, like he is saying, when Islam takes over, our ladies, the dresses that we are dressing today, they see it as naked. Even though people are going to churches, then they are perfectly dressed, but they haven't covered their head. That is already naked. They give you the signs already, but you don't see. Okay.
So one thing I would advise you to do, right? The fundamental, and I said the core of Islamic teachings, right from birth, they make them aware, say the Quran is just one everywhere. Okay, every week be kind of saying online like 4 or 5 times. Use one, talk about the different versions of the Quran. Let that sink in. Any Muslim that gets to know, say, oh, we've been lied to. There's not just one Quran, there are many Qurans. That person is bound to leave Islam.
Yeah, but
listen, that thing is very, very key because it goes to the core of their teaching.
Eugene, but you just said, well, I can say even there are imams who knows the truth, but they cannot come out. And the thing, and they say, people know, even if they know now, they will still remain because after so mobile can be now, they'll be banished, they will be outcasted. So what I say now, they will be rejected. So some of them, even though they know, they will still stay there and they remain quiet because they don't want to lose their life no. People know a lot of people can only reject it if they almost step outside from their parents. They become independent, and as then they can speak out. Say I didn't say North Nigeria. Okay, the only year a Christian lady was saying because it's a Muslim, because of the now what do you think they will do to him? So before, even though they will him say, Obi did Muhammad attempt, Obi did Prophet Muhammad attempt. Now say any pakrono, now we are say they can turn on you because why are you not going to defend your prophet? And the more they gain the power, no, things will change. And they, I don't know what to say. Okay, yeah, Kevin are joining, but okay, now again, now what did you want to say yourself? So what was the cause?
Oh, let me make I say to buttress your point. You know, look, the companions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? Obi to say Ibn Masud, that is Abdullah ibn Masud. Onuno kita 111 surahs. Another time 111 surahs. Umar ibn Kaf had 116 surahs. All right, so they did not agree. Ibn Kaf, any Masud were not agreeing because not kind of saying Kaf say no recitations maybe your TV Prophet Muhammad or no. And then na a walk codex numa Ibn Masud kitanani idea. And then at that time they were all not in agreement with the number of surahs that were there. And one thing, moving mechanical says surahs, no, some were merged into some. No, there's nothing like that in the manuscript. So we'll be merging one surah and two surahs to make it one. Then the thing that hit the nail on the head cry when Uthman came. Uthman came to kind of standardize the Quran. You see, the Muslims talk about Uthman came to standardize. When you use that word, penal, I don't know, it's like you have committed the biggest blasphemy, more than shirk, because no, say 7 recitations ways and most now, unroof now, no more on Allah, Edima, Commissioner Muhammad, so I want some no. Nipa baku by Eba Shim na, it decided say, Omunti Bakuichi. Who be so almost adding to my yes, I almost saying way Allah say 7 unroofs now, you can pick one from them. If I can pick one from them as a Muslim, who are you to determine which one I should pick out of the 7?
But you my probably has say for the meantime now too. According to Prophet Muhammad, on our Quran, on Arab Kasa Krampo Kakano. Prophet Muhammad say one recitation they it's not enough for them. So the Arabs themselves now, the Quran, Prophet Muhammad the Quran post time no. Almost say they cannot only one is not enough. They needed 7. Nankabwa who free Ghana na wunye ukrom kasano. Whether you can understand the Quran with only one recitation, it doesn't even add up.
The thing is, Mebao, if I have to pick one recitation, which of them? If the questionnaire will say beside in Cremophone say, where are the 7 arrows? 7 arrows, where are they? Because we need to see it. Right from the manuscript date, say 7 now come from Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yede man no enu na enum na yafa bako ifim. So you can't tell me say Uthman came to burn everything to standardize the whole thing by saying say Allah say and Prophet Muhammad say you can take one of the arrows. Which of them? Which of the 7? Which of the 7? Aside the arrows no cry or moka mode no cry, they have the different rats cry and also done change. What you say? Over 10 different rats. I know so that dancing. So my brother. Anyway, these are some of the things. Some of us we are just at the background trying to follow suit and then pick some things from what you have said, and then some of the things that we can also make available ourselves online.
Yeah, but Julian, the whole thing and say okay. Since you can make a videos, you don't have to even show your face. Also make videos also can't because there are some things now. If I am saying maybe no crampon, I can't present it in a proper way. But maybe you can do it the same video now, maybe but the words now you will use, it will catch people because you are not a Christian. According to you, you don't go to church again. And the people who open their ears better than you. I'm not for TMC saying they are not listening to me. They want to attack. They want to they want to find something in the Bible to what? To counter me. They are not listening to what I'm saying. And
yo también yo quiero fumar, pero yo tengo.
Why won't you Christian what's that space now? Also bet my share knowledge, you can bring videos out, make videos, you don't have to show your face. People are calling here all the time, they don't show their faces. So people will also get the knowledge because it is out there. And she will trim I said any honor because okay, the knowledge that is in your head, if you don't show it to nobody now, it's said any honor because I won't want to show trim. So what I say, we need to benefit from that knowledge, Miss Rema, okay? Because you see now, when a Muslim is making a video, all the Muslims they will share it. They don't even know, and they promote their things. Okay, but when a Christian or somebody, some of them they will share. But when Israel and Palestinian, when something is going on, the Muslim will share a video. You will feel sorry for the Muslims. But if a Muslim country is doing like what is happening in Iran right now, they are all quiet. They don't want people to even hear about this. You don't see it on social media. But if it was to be a Muslim who is being under attack, all the Muslims will share it. That is how they are. They share, they promote it, and they will present it to you as the victims. And you will even feel sorry for them. So, but when Muhammad said in the hadith that he would drive away all the Jews and the Christians from the Arabia Peninsula, it was their hometown. That was where they were living. When Muhammad became a prophet, he said, I will drive them away. He drove everyone away. It is okay. But if somebody says he's driving Muslims away from a place, why are you doing this to us? Then the Muslims will share this thing. Okay.
So can I ask the guy something?
Yeah, Kevin wants to ask you something. Okay.
Seto.
Yes.
Me question be Muslim for, all right? Maybe all right. And
wait, Kevin has a question for you. Kevin has a question for you, so don't go. Okay, wait after your question. Okay. Kevin.
Yeah, bro. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, boss.
So I want to know, what do you label yourself as? Are you a Christian, a believer, Muslim, what?
You see, I can say I am agnostic.
Okay. All right. No, then I guess maybe I don't really have too much to ask you because, when you first were trying to express yourself regarding, Muslims and everything and how maybe you feel like they are being disingenuous and, as per what you're saying is like, even in Islam, sheikhs and imams are running away and stuff like that, right? That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. They are living Islam but undercover.
Undercover, okay, yeah. I understand that perfectly. It's just that when you said that, I didn't know if you're coming from the standpoint of a Christian or maybe some other sort of believer, but as you say you're agnostic, I don't know, maybe then I guess I'll just rest my case because I was just curious because because it's one thing.
I have an open mind.
Kevin. Okay, imagine he was a Christian. What would be your question to him?
Because I was coming to that. Because if you are coming from the standpoint of a Christian, then my question would be, okay, fine, we get it. It's obvious that Islam is not really. It has problems. Everybody would like to declare that, except for maybe a typical Muslim. But anybody else on the other side of the fence would say, oh no, this is the problem here, this is the problem there. It does not make sense here and there. But if you're a Christian asking that question, then I would also ask that what makes you feel that where you're coming from is without problem. That's my only thing. But if you're saying that you're agnostic, then it's okay. Settle like this for him, between me and him, also him, he knows. we have our differences. No problem.
Let me help something out with my background. Okay, with my background as a Christian. Christians have never say the manuscripts of the Bible had no issues. They recognize the different variants within the various manuscripts now about how to even write the Gospels. They have never denied that.
Hold on. I'll let you continue. Even this one that you are saying, Seto doesn't agree with you.
How do you know? How do you know?
Seto, you made that clear.
Let me tell you something.
You see, Kevin.
Seto doesn't agree.
That's what I mean.
Sometimes you can't even argue your case. You can't even argue your case out. Listen,
Kevin Tobo, Eugene Tobo, okay. Point to that, what I say, and say, who Kevin, say, who Kasa, I say, Mr. Queen, I'm Tobo. Then you get a kind of say, I don't know my own expressive say, but you are doing the same thing to Eugene right now.
Oh, no.
But sometimes it is.
But he himself, he realizes that he
exactly. Because they all can crop maintain. You just
Seto if you know
Kevin
they can
Togo.
be a mano. The entire catting me no, maybe our manning trust, maybe our catting me for a good reason. Let him go on. Kevin, I'm listening.
Kevin, bro, your friend saying, what's your name?
Eugene.
Eugene, but Eugene, unza me cattle crown. You now you could admit, say, question will be sound, even though you were interrupted. You could see, say, it was a wholesome question. I'll couple 10 where you can put against sister to Kaka no, and pass it to Crampo on also so the who are same kakra. You admitted it right now.
What I'm saying is, say he can't argue his case out well.
But that wasn't the
okay.
point. You see, listen carefully. Okay, Eugene. Now what can be? And or step in. And what can say? Asam na what kind of crampo no. Me no when you okay, asam na what kind of na my agina shara ma na me read comments the maintenance no simultaneously. No can say my agina ma and me person me who asam na what kind okay. And do the carry na what kind of
Kevin say no say. If I were to be a Christian, I would have argued the fact to say there are also similar issues or whatever with the Christianity or with the Bible. And I make a say with Christianity, it is different because Christians have not said anywhere say there is only one manuscript. Okay, Bible no film. They admit to say there are different manuscripts. Yet the true gospel.
Okay. Eugene Tobo. And Kevin say, okay, so statement when Kevin say, a 7 hour canoe. Make crampo me no when you are. I didn't know cancer Kevin. Me person, I didn't know cancer statement.
Because even your friend say because no, and I just say, I mean a man, I say, and I said you can't see no crampo. Settle. Just how gestures, no. We say settle. We see what they would.
So we need my argument for.
Yeah, but settle. We see what they would. Bobby Mao. We are Bobby Mao. Yeah, but
okay, me too. I didn't know cancer.
Me say, and bia. Wow. I just say Abia what he said before. Either say man, tia say ana say Abia no so and was no see. Me I was of the understanding say no say even Christians crampo admit say omo manuscripts no crampo no. And yes say Abia it is without Abia like say completely without problems. That's how I took it. Kevin,
Mama Nunsi.
That is what I was saying, Mananusi. And then you said
Mama Nunsi.
The truth, no.
If I am arguing out for Christianity, I will continue by saying, it is being admitted, say there are different manuscripts that the Gospels were written from, as an example. But those changes in the manuscripts does not change the fundamental doctrines of Christianity.
Okay.
Are you getting me, Kelvin? They don't change the core beliefs of Christianity.
Okay.
It's true.
What you are saying?
And the whole point in it say, okay, the reason why now Eugene was speaking about the imams, he was saying, some of them they don't believe in the Quran anymore, say they don't believe in Islam anymore, but they cannot step out, they cannot come out and say it.
Yeah, because of apostasy
laws and as Bibisa. That was he speaking about.
I heard that.
Christianity pastor Muslim. Nobody is going to
Eugene, and the moment I that's why the first thing I asked you was who send all the bill. It's not see as agnostic, and I'm just reserving me because I got say coming from the Christian point of view, and then they're coming so many objection. Yeah,
you see, that's what I was saying, Eugene. It's you not being
with certain things. I could have argued my case out for Christianity.
Of course,
for certain
that is the point.
The
dinner makers Eugene say who knowledge about who information who will be able to match that. Who him say the people are being lied to about Islam. You can say it. You not being a Christian, it is going to benefit you more because they will not see you. The CSF people will support you.
Before I finally go, this morning I was so very much annoyed. You know, I heard about that lady that was killed by almost a chief beneath a pastor abused or whatever being Samo. The whole bottom line is say almost say look, let me tell Ghanaians and the world at large, there is nothing like Sikedro. Hey. There is nothing like the fact. Listen to me, Setu.
Hey,
I am saying this thing with authority.
Thank you.
People believe in Juju for bosom for.
I like when people talk like this.
Setu, listen to me. Setu, listen to me.
Preach. Eugene, preach.
Setu, are you there?
We are there. We are there.
He's there. We are here. We are here.
Ubi say odikoji Sikedro. That thing onye sike bien film da. Or what be any baby I see of physical movie. Look, I have learned to respect rich men or wealthy people. All right. When I had my newfound belief, I have learned to respect them because even if you think said they even stole the money, krana, chale. We have been so much brainwashed, so much polluted with on our airwaves. Movies are here again now. What kind of thing is going on in this world now? What kind of thing is going on?
The point in it is okay. It is not even if it is true or it's not true. It is what people believe. That is why people come here now and they are attacking Christianity. I said they don't think far because of the belief that somebody has. No, say if I do this now, this is what I'm going to get. When you say as a Christian, you can never tell me something. Say because I am a Christian, I can do something to harm another person because of the teachings of Christianity. But when we come to Islam now, I can quote you a verse from Islam. Today you will say it is not good. Like Islam is saying, if your wife disobeys you, okay, you have the right to hit her. That is a teaching. That is
no. What can you? If you suspect, say if you suspect, and that's why
if you suspect now, okay, the way teachings in Islam, it is normal thing. Today, it is applicable. And the one now, say, when you get that is why some beliefs can damage the nation and also the community. For you to believe in a certain things, the people in North Nigeria, what they did, because of what they believe in. Say ombenya profit ombenya reward and also reward, we don't know, but because they believe this thing, this is what is affecting the community and the society. And sometimes the Christianity let's say about church said the true Christianity now more finance and maybe you see arguing now and the one using his brain to him before for now and brain say so I the akwa kana ampa obedi ye obenya way and his uncle enipamra. You see now his brain because he's doing according to what his brain tells him. Say, are you good? And I say, are you good?
So let me ask you a question. B.
Ask me.
If you make further research and you realize that Christianity is not true, will you leave Christianity?
You ask me the question and then I'm answering, okay? For you to say it is not true, no? That means that you know the truth, okay? And it's very different. But the point in it, I say, as a human being, we all need upbringing. I say we all have our upbringings. Bibia taking us said all kind of beginning and say we are common, so you see your brain and and you have your guidelines, something which is guiding you. Like you said, say do unto your neighbors as you want your neighbors to do unto you. And I said,
you don't have to hurt your neighbor.
You don't have to hurt your neighbors. And you will Bibia a guide that was your guidelines. And your Bible, no, and your Quran, but still, no, you are not working there doing whatever you want. You have something guiding you. And Kevin, so also the principles be ordinante. A Muslim has his principle from the Quran, Islam, okay? And to me as a human being, I've chosen Christianity as my principles. There are a lot of things in Christianity, and also in the Bible, now I don't understand, okay? But I don't have to understand everything. And so and to the metia say now, be following as principles for my life, Emma men konko hamu obia. Everyone you will be a mechanic, everyone you will be a hardworking guy. Everyone you know every guy.
Settle. Okay, settle you why? Because my question
is there. And my point in it say okay. So because me who say Christianity ain't true. Me live Christianity now. That means that you have to bring me the truth to prove to me that Christianity ain't true.
You see, you deviated a little bit because the moral values the moral values now we see we pick it out from Christianity. I also pick same and I maintain see maintain moral values now me pick you Christianity and you. But I just know say there is truth is in Christianity, but Christianity is not the truth. There is truth in Islam, but Islam is not the truth. What you are saying now, there may be someone say who be who say the question is who be who say Christianity and no kora who be jai Christianity, and I mean can't say who be jai moral values actually and not be this. That's not what I'm saying. Are you going to stop being Christian when you realize that Christianity is not the truth as it claimed to be?
Okay, Maka say yes. Then now I'll find the truth. Okay, it's the truth, to me it's Christianity right now. So you can say make jai Christianity, but make you put the moral values now.
Mamima clue in your research on leading to the truth. Okay.
So you have the truth. Wait. Tobo, Eugene, are you saying you know the truth, no? But you didn't follow the truth. You are following your brain, your common sense. That's what you are saying.
Listen. I am following the truth. As far as I'm concerned, I'm following the truth with facts. That is my next thing, and I'm saying research.
With facts.
Let me give you a fact.
Give me the fact.
Say, what I share National Geographic kakra, Ebia, Animal Kingdom.
But minim bibi kakra pa on. What they committee? Time when I start to
realize this sometimes, under 1 minute. Or realize that sometimes when you're watching this National Geographic, the scientists give you the survival years. Ebia, they say crocodile. With Ebia 1 million years. Shark. Maybe they bear 2 million years, that kind of thing. Do you hear those kind of things?
No, minti bibisa.
Unti bibisa da.
Nabi. Mishana you will be a transnational share, sir.
Okay.
Intimate kitchen make answer.
What is a crocodile? And scientific fact says some of the animals that are there now, they were there like 1 million years ago.
No, even much more than that. Even much more than that.
Yeah, but that's not this is speculative for that.
No. It's not speculative, bro. It's not speculative. The fossil records are there. Bro, the fossil records are there.
Which record were there 1 million years
ago?
Oh,
bro,
let me bring you to a human civilization. One last thing, I'm leaving.
One last thing.
Kevin Tobo. Seto. There are civilizations in India, Japan, China, Korea, spanning 15,000 years. That means, in Japan, Omudi pottery, clay arts, blah, 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 no, it is over 10,000 years. That means that Japanese have documented a fact of their history spanning over 10,000 years. Ujidio, when you a fact say the Japanese people now, they were there 10,000 years ago, and they have records to prove it.
Okay.
Now, we have biblical calculation. The question maybe I made at the end. So we have biblical calculation from the time that you see Nakupon blah blah to this time, the Earth is not more than 7,000 years old. That is food for thought. Research into this and to get.
But this doesn't prove anything for me.
Listen to me.
What kind of proving is this?
You don't want to listen. Listen. Say from the calculation from Adam up to this time, Nipa does D over 7,000 years. Oh, we are say so, right?
No.
But the Japanese have documented proof of their existence and civilization for spanning over 10 years. It didn't call 15,000 years. Research into that.
Okay, yes. Matthias, when you first time I met SAS, I said, there is no need because when you prove for me, the proof will just say, human, maybe
the proof is a crocodile.
Okay, because the same logic now, what I saying, okay, TB. They will say, Kevin will lie to TB.
Could you give me any observable evidence, just one, for...
You hear? I would say, Kevin, you're steady. Okay,
it's a bit Makasa.
Eugene, Eugene crap one drop on okay. Richard in Ponya Kasai, the time was on. Who bet Makasa?
Show video.
Mama Richard Akasa, okay, Kasamiti.
Baswa show video.
Yeah, my show video. We will say Kasa, we don't Kasa 2 minutes. Remember Richard Kasa.
Question now or no Nipa now no kwampo bisa video no kwampo na. A wrong question. And a valid question. Sisi ati some bisa say uti. And that is one of the things. No problem. So I just want to know. If maybe I'm still on. Mate. On the question now, Obisano. One on when you regular ordinary people when on street in the so and Obisa almost ask them. What you say? And I said,
he was on the he was on the campus. He was speaking with science. People are studying science.
To Amen Casa.
Yeah, but you are making it say what because they on a beach he was on a camp
na mami wie.
Yeah, but Usani now can say be obusa and conphobia omo bi omokasa. Nyem no obusa me o. Se me no obusa me akabeka say yes. Se told they wonim hwe about science, but he was at the campus.
Scientific process. Oh no question no obisa no. A very wrong question. A question obi say enti do say oh ye nkate kwan a. Eye nkate nkwan na o use. O ti ase. No, oh, example remember. Oh ye nkate kwan tie. Oh ye nkate kwan a. Unti fa nkate nkwan enye nkate kwan. What you say scientific process no, it's not just about observation. Or no, beside question how do you put in a corner as if science only relies on observation, but it is much more than that. It takes science. It takes observation. It takes investigation. It takes being able to repeat your friend is saying tests. So what I said to be able to find a pattern between predicting. It also involves logic and it also involves examining evidence, physical evidence, and then drawing a conclusion. What's
exactly. Can say 1 million.
No problem. If that's the case, yeah. Utira mekano. Adentina. As a creationist, as a believer, Christian, the only people I won't believe is say the earth is young. Say below 6,000 years, which is consistent with the time of the Bible. People are Christians, but Mommy, make a point. Mommy, make a point. Even Christians today, even like say Islam we friends John say Lennox the Ben and this uncle Christians are I might say be professors, maybe professors and not be more degrees and some maybe almost more believers. They are never able to ascribe to the young earth creationist theory. Say the earth is no more than 6,000 years. They are never able to do that because when you look at the empirical facts now, the earth is not even just a million years, but billions of years old. So even as a believer, if we a believer, our school, there's no way you believe you believe in the Bible, but still back to say the world is no more than 6,000 years. It's no because a believer no unbelievers say no more than 6,000 years no. Almost and so bizarre say observe ya, and then I'll person or catch the wall. What you say? Science no. It is science no. Much more than just observing. What are you talking about? Say it will now
Kevin, science is more than no observing. It's more than that.
It is much more than that. It takes much more than that. Okay, now observing there now even football.
Okay, Richard, oh
so to me opa.
Now okay, Richard, okay. 5 minutes okay. Now when we the other can be the program.
Men kasa say. I said now
are you who programming from beginning because topic now change it once again. Topic I change it.
Change it. Me share from the beginning na me was amiti.
Richard, YouTube and also Facebook.
Oh, sometimes and then the man show YouTube, but sometimes me show YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, we'll share my videos. No?
Oh, why not? Seto.
Because we share common sense for because now we Seto no when I share the video.
Oh,
we Judas.
There be Seto. There's a what you say. Common sense. Obi en control biao.
We are sure.
When the now they me what have Obi control me.
But
there be Obi en control. There be Seto. Obi en control. Ada first now work common sense me no. No Obi control ana.
Now I say, but you say we have different opinion than other people now. You have to you have to pick sides. That's what I say.
There be say Obi ne won ya adwena ono won ya adwene based on the obeka na obegina so aka so ono won ya adwena. Sa me no me ko kan sem bi na so Obi ka so ono me ya adwena. Eye based on the maka no e na ono me ya adwene won. What you say?
Kwabna is say he share my videos all the time. It is true. Me that say Kwabna and Julius also the same thing. Julius, but me said Kwame Richard Kwame specifically because Kwame na me need the connection is different. Before they need to make us say back door now. Yeah, over programs the video shake seto ze Kwame say minti shake seto bio shake seto minti bio.
Oh say Seto, I didn't say, no, sir, Nancy Obasha, Nami, young, me to me show live videos because Time na me di kwa adwuma no na asesa. Nti ebi wa me kwa adwuma ba no, na waba live ko. Nti na me nya wo live. Nti ebi wa video me ba no kwa me hwe. Me hwe de waye no. De waye ato on no kra me hwe. Ansa na me da mada. What you say? Nti no ene ya man kwa adwuma ya wo ba ya na me ba so. What you say? This time na say me wo TikTok no more Facebook no. TikTok no honum so hoye kama pa nti no ase me wo honum more no chen Facebook no. But me hu notification nkwa de ameba. Now and almost say Chato obi ka cho say CSF obi control bia nimpa no ka chen say me say oyo trofo obi en control bia for wa nka say for wadwin na wo trim no mo adwin nye adwuma o spend wo ba ho a ma adwin enye adwuma na hu say e ka hunu na oboguru we so ye ade a ese ye de aba be di wechi wadwin na nye adwuma o be ye adwuma egu o body ni bebre o ti ase nti no we de me hu big deal bi e wom nti no on say me ni aba ko ne baaye no dana se pa wakasa pa ba na say asema o kanu na o ni ase o ni nya adwuno se na o put in question bi say adentina oya ade o say oya ade enko ho bi a e okay na on ti ase
we sure say na me kan
o say onye Kristo ni oye common sense but o he say common sense no chere no say emane onya ade a like ebetia obe how bi
okay yeah and I me catch you say bia o say bia menye bibia ebe how neighbor na say na me kan say I say the Bible maybe say na me kan no ka it me nya the same thing di me the Bible ni ono so ji sa de we di nya the same thing di okay but ono na adwene na kire ne sa no okay so before so on so common sense no on na adwene different thing na obede na ono aka chine pa constantly dey near wrong because
there be settle so before common sense na adwene kire ne different thing na o te say obi so ye sofo ana other any religious person bia no so na adwene kire ne different thing. What you say? Te say sofo no
Richard the idea say okay say me as a Christian say no me enye say me Christian nti me righteous me imagine beti ma chere ma kwakọ ebe go but enye Bible na chere me nti say Bible no na chere dia is different so nti Bible no chere one thing but me beti ma kwakọ e ma ade bi ma beti ma chere me say chale get we so obebi mama me dia even though say ma wale cramp no me nkọkọ ye dia me nkọkọ ye na me na me kwakọ ye enye Bible na chere me sa so it's different
okay Bible no say Bible no say ye mbo asu nti sofo no akọbọ oba asu ama na bo naked edne sa ohoro na sin na
it just out the Bible
no
it's just out about it's once again
the Bible ni see Bible na nka say yembo asu
so ye boy Yesu asu Bible ni mu ye bo na so and at least ye wo rules bi wo hono e wo Bible no ma
settle Bible ni see yembo asu so obi bo ni dey swimming pool obi bo ni dey obi dey friends folder water ebi dey vortic crab or so them and no so akwan obefa so abo na esu na members esu ni say odi mba no be konsume ahohoro mo ase onu so no
there be onu the no central obi ebetima dey person oye bia no in the name of Jesus Bible no for the purpose obi take advantage no but doesn't mean say na Bible na kire it is obetima nya Bible verse bi kire say so ko bo oba bi esu na ye ne sa dey we say it is a different matter so wo the Bible na dey mean so for no make me for Bible no na use Bible no in a way na be benefit me Mr. Bible ne say ubetimi kura pa say last time na me tie guy ba ko bi was the Bible ne say ubetimi ye homosexual and Yesu ekonya ne Lazarus na Lazarus shedem na Yesu say come out it's that come out na Yesu kan no or part say wo suban bi wo mu a you don't have to be in you cause you are ashamed you can come out it's we homosexual that na Yesu pa kire say no kind of use Bible no the church that dey we as say so it doesn't mean it's not a Bible no so part because everything in our context so
you know
Bible no what the yen name be just a Bible no say na point ni nyina no
sisi ano wa me atia Yantia say, Uno, Siano, Unim Bible, no who Bible, I chain, Omo call Bible school, I from scholars, no, any idea, and I say, because I say, okay, so yeah, research. Okay, oh, my etias, I say, oh, yeah, research. We are a researcher. What you say? Nancy,
me time so Richard, me can't say the Bible not a chain will be a chain will be a scholar. But the one thing I was always saying is say, okay, we be to make school. Say no, claim say we be be no. But as I for be room. And to one is what scholar maybe I may cancer be a me chance say we need the workers from wine po. Me nye bisa. But the one most of them are business people. Say the be no. I saw the baby business. They are making their business. They are doing things now they will benefit from. And yet they are sorry members never benefit you. They all know why you suffer never benefit. And they are as so what I say.
Debut, so me aside business no, aside say omo business no. Ye Bible nankese per se na. Oh no, sometimes no. En chira o be chira wa no. Say me nam social media na me koto sofu bia. Ono so ne chire no or the same Bible no ono so ne chire no different na o de na no kre mintie ananso ono ne de na no kre mintie
say the me can ever say me can be if ni nyina ye kasa free the same verse no the same Bible verse no ni nyina free Bible no ni na ka my example na me fanya tutu na me e dey be say
oh me see how they mean to me my example no but asem na make no asem na make no say
okay. Me make a Bible say ubo ebia say ubo sua as a sofo say ubo bi sua. Unfa wonsan ko shoba na sen kasa me horo na se wono no. Enya biblical. Na ko to sofo bi say sofo bi bom anoso bo asu. Na wo say Bible no say obetima ye sa na. Ye mienu ye kan the same thing. To mani prove nchiro ba bia Bible no so onye sa. So what you say?
Yes, Matthias here. But enya bibi sa na me kan o de enfo no nto nchen na sa guy na Muslim na andra me kan na asem chiro no
yeah
to sa guy there me pese unim say ndem ko ni show so me questions am bisa no odidi matem kra asan e block me
but me kan chiro okay
or the Matthew or no ni program ni na about the Bible. And no because as a cano point to Bible name the same thing I will Korean a wo the awesome name but what when you say and a Bible nana de be oba attacking into me cause na say me bisa questions every Korean na me catch and say me believer me Bible ni Korean deep now we got because on to me bisa me question be about the Bible no into opening pa ope Christo ni obebisa no question about the Bible no na wetimi abusa and say Yesu mame verse Yesu ka say I am God worship me
the same question next time okay busa say oma verse from the Bible na Yesu can say I am a prophet of Allah okay and don't worship me also put the same statement say he find Yesu can say I am a prophet of Allah don't worship me from the Bible. From
Mibisano from the Quran say about 5 times a day or say mame Quran verse says embo empire 5 times a day. Obisam sa den am bisan sa question me ye Muslim me see there be aden na onye Muslim na obisa sa question me on person obema let me see
next time okay busan say omo pe baby Yesu kan sa I am God worship me and san o maji busan say in the Quran where did Jesus say in the Quran so busan say where did Isa in the Quran say I am a Messiah okay I am the Messiah ye pe no so I am the Messiah ye pe hu say Yesu an kasa aso that means the Quran is lying because he didn't say Jesus himself never said he is the Messiah in the Quran. So what I say. But the emphasis what I say no.
Sometimes me verse na Allah eka say a friend I swear by the Lord of the East and the West no.
The West. Oh I swear by the
me person be some questions, but na verses no. Me will verses no, but na escape me.
I mean, Quran chapter 70, verse number 40, I think. Maybe say Quran the Allah was Quran 70.
Oh no, kasa. I say Bible na kasa na all can say no. Bluffun so. But the same thing, Allah ne kasa o can we, he. No we just one now we can Bible there. And now we are na be bufu no.
Quran chapter 40, Quran chapter 70, verse number 40, okay?
Okay.
Quran chapter 70, verse number 40. Hono can say, Allah ne kasa no, I swear by the Lord of the East and the West. Okay?
Screenshot.
What is wrong with this? Yes, screenshot, okay. My many free so a big screenshot, Say in screenshot say the trail number not one.
Boy, bia TikTok bia na de bia Bible na na Jesus can say Jesus then God. Jesus is not God. No. So to also time na so but last no question na boy no obisa no if na makayo
question man where Quran the same go Quran no or say Lord of the two east. What is the two east ben no and the two west? Do we have two east? Do we have two east? Science for man the people who are scientists, okay? Do we have two east and do we have two west? Or what does it mean? Say the Lord of the two east. What is the
Abua on Kanoko. Gan east, you gan east, and I gan west. The Wakra. Any Bible, any book in there.
The two east there. Now okay. Okay. Kevin, Kevin wants to talk. Kevin wants to talk. But time on us, okay. Julius, Kwame, say, Mr.
Okay, so.
Or your Kwabama, okay. Tobo. Also, we put our question, Kevin.
Yeah.
There be always people put a question. I want to ask one question.
Oh, that's not everything. We are now wrong.
I want to ask one question. There be the thing is, Kevin. I make a joke. And yet, come on, say, I come on the platform now, and then people take their time now. They want to join and speak. I want to mind. But sometimes I appreciate it.
That's why I like you.
Because family want me far. Because longer. So
who say even this gentleman is telling you say guy ba could say no question. We could do attempt the na me boa.
Oh, Katimo. Oh, you me free zone temtem.
You know, so that is something I commend you Seto for. So I say no kwa de why ya de. At least no dey cool. Ade dey yin na enuanom yin na nipa anya big deal. But question I'm woman who Seto they said and for rich for who Seto they said. One say sometimes who can send be on. I na mente wase. Phew. Who ti be say okay me no me a Christian wo no ye dey ni okay wo ye kemuni okay bia wo nye kemuni bia wo ye teso ye say okay say won ji say the same di and as on ji da me ji di a what takes no moral values unya free that question be sir I don't get it no you ask this question into na so question pay ubisa it me question say say na ubisa no and some of the fallacious questions which abisa obi and I make sure say one the premise now just leaves us a question wrong one because you are asking with that presupposition say there has to be a place I was say more values a bathroom wrong presumption. Kevin. If I ask you,
you like speaking.
Oh,
if I am presupposing that means
if I ask you that what type of cheese is the moon made of? You spend your whole life trying to find that answer and you never get it because the premise of the question in the first place is wrong. It's fallacious because you are asking the presumption, say whatever the moon is made of, it must be made of some type of cheese, which is wrong. We all know say it's wrong. So here, but I don't say every question is a question, which is not true. Questions be all normal, a invalid question. The Japan say, who as a believer, no, and I've been brought up to think, say, I was say moral values everywhere, because what you know, answer now, Virginia, I'm coupon DSA Christianity. You ain't going around raping people and stealing from people. You are still the same seto. You are still level-headed, still a good guy. What?
Okay, Kevin.
Since I bet you Christos, so
that the point of
Kevin. Now they also Ubabe explaining East and West, no, Gan East and Gan West, no.
Great Atobo, okay. Kevin, me say me on the team, Mr. Rewa. The whole point is they say, okay, you not believe in say there is God, no, and then we have to say ethics, no. It is based on our mind, and that's why I asked the people, no. And you believe say stealing is wrong. According to you, your ethics stealing is wrong, okay? Fine. But if somebody else also thinks that stealing is not wrong, that is the advantage for him to gain riches. Who are you to say that he is wrong for doing what he is doing?
Thank you. And obi on my oye Jainist ni as we are Christian or no according to unknown somono and namare wrong. But who somono orenam. Oh no, so many ways which must be natural. Why in Tia Namoreno wrong? How can put you to Tumpa? Who say he's making sense because Abwa or number Abwabia no more Ochaka Quema, on General left or right, answer with him. Abwabia Penenqua. So it was no case. I didn't tell you when not to be cool. It's between the Moja Noire. But who no what bringing in you your religious, you know, only say normal. It's no so the Cassidy. So
like I said, based on many scriptures, the God that I believe in, permits me to do it. And the only is no. Wait, what was switching question? The why also why would say what do I do in Namono? Maybe question remains. Why would you do in Namono? Okay, it's one to say chrono you're bad, okay, but so before who say chrono and you're bad now. Who are you to tell him say he's wrong?
Yes, and they're the same way. Who are you to question him? But they would there. No point. But maybe they are
where is the answer?
Okay.
The answer is say Anintina and Brahono. Anintina nipa no yedi adwena ye mbra na say obi kofo obi adia. On chino no. What you say?
There was a time when Emra was one, but Emra was going to say, there was a time when no slavery was normal in USA. The law was there now, the slavery was normal. It was something the black people were being treated differently. That was
yes, because that's one point you are missing about human evolution, any human development. Any power. Oh no, there's nothing wrong. Say you're not trying to listen. Well, but you're not ready to learn. Let me teach you something. Nipa values now, no. And through time, any development, and they're developing your values now bedroom. True rinse and repeat. Every time, every time we are learning. We are learning from the effect of our actions. No, it happened to us in our immediate environment. You know, they revise a loss.
How are you? The values, no, and the values has evolved not to the extent that you see, okay, homosexuality is normal, okay, normal,
so what's your point? What's your point?
The point is that the more the values upgrading itself, okay, so that means people in Ghana, no, they cannot say it is a bad thing to do, it is a wrong thing to do because none of them didn't do it.
Morality and kasankasane. There is nothing objective. There's no certain as objective morality.
Yeah, when you don't believe in God, that is the point, you know. So if you don't believe in God now, then it's not objective for you. It is not objective.
Okay.
Kevin,
no problem.
Without question, and say because any objective, no, because you are always using your brain, no. They won't say you're wrong or not. Say they won't say yes as a man, no, okay.
It's one last question to you.
You see now, as a man, no, you have to respect women. You have to treat women good, okay. And
you
deal with one woman, no, a respect to say, "Bia, ushia obana, wouldn't be me a bon come on what na say." But another man, so bet I said, "Debbie, me two tonga, me a slaken, me marble 5. We have me on Monday. Now we have a hot Tuesday. Me two tonga. Also, no. Who are you to say the way now he is going around with the women no a bad thing because obi be and baba na enye good. And that's the baba ma yes enye good. And you won't stay with one woman now be our who are you to say something wrong?
Yeah, and generally, you know, as humans, you know, and you can never have a perfect utopia. Utopia, what I always say, a better like perfect say, money being that is impossible. It's all we are doing as people is to do our best to be able to just coexist.
Impossible. That's good. Kevin,
no, it's true.
Okay, and true. There be a Kasafas Islam hope na Bible and Bible anyway saying okay. Point in and say Krishna ni win ma or ni Nyankopon bi also no say man win until appointed to something greater than him. Muslim ni enwe preko na ma or ni Nyankopon no appointed say Nyankopon say man we say until you hear something greater than him. Maybe see me I base my thing on the Bible. And I would also see that you are using your brain. And to say the whole brain now, you are following your brain. It is okay. So half of a person will be so brain now also following the brain. And to whole brain I will say we anyway yet. Oh the no. And I also brain and say we anyway yet because more authority be a more brain a authority no. And people say a question when I say a tinny masia and ya the bonnet, you see who okay say what do you say a beer ye be wali akura within phase 6 and ye bonnie be any one akura within phase was one wali. U brain and extra was that okay. Now we're super to there be akura within phase 6 on developer when you're mature and you can see a while no. Who are you to say they all can that a busa question we say. Meaning sir it's a one jina could be and the family will be on for so. But who the a good man it doesn't mean say a good man the same thing. Okay, yɛpɛsi wa seto wɛsɛ scale Kevin me that say or China yɛbɛto so okay the matter room me ya do my yɛbɛto so seto wɛsɛ scale for me sɛ ma mon share mon tag am for okay na videos na wɔ sɛ me kate no na me post to Islamic part no baby Islam nkwa deal no me post to and nkwa separate seto wɛsɛ scale for mama buy yɛfa program nsi wɔ ha say okay mama buy tabi ma me mo video ba kwa ɛfa about Islam ho sɛ de be ya man for beti ase. Okay, I thought about the Quran. They say it's preserved. It has not been preserved. It's never preserved.
Bothering to learn, they have just simply parroted a common way of speaking about the Quran and saying, you know, it's 100% the way it's always been, with no variation or change whatsoever.
Our claim, the Muslim claim, has been for the last 14 centuries that the Quran is absolutely word by word preserved. Word by word.
The sense of complacency that many Muslims have gone around with, thinking that, okay, you know, everything has been preserved, dot for dot, letter for letter.
And frankly, you know, the Quran has been preserved, we believe, word for word, letter for letter.
Which actually is not a scholarly way of thinking about the Quran. Our scholars have always known and have always described in our classical books variations.
Have no doubt whatsoever that the Quran has been preserved to the letter.
Many Muslims have gone around with thinking that, okay, you know, everything has been preserved, dot for dot, letter for letter.
To the dot and to the sound when we talk about this.
They have just simply parroted a common way of speaking about the Quran and saying, you know, it's 100% the way it's always been, with no variation or change whatsoever, which actually is not a scholarly way of thinking about the Quran. Our scholars have always known and have always described in our classical books variations.
Their Quran is exactly the same.
Variations.
The Quran shall remain uncorrupted, untouched, and unchallenged until the day of judgment.
In academia, there was always a